Hey guys, what is going on? It's KO here. So as many of you know, I just recently casted the first North American Fall Regional Qualifier, and I wanted to break down one of the stranger comps that we witnessed from the tournament, and it was in the high score versus Peter Dinklage series. This was a series with a lot on the line because it would decide who was going to actually go to the qualifier, and in the second game, high score busts out the Nova comp. So something we almost never see in competitive, and they ran it with a double tank as well. So you can imagine me and Dred's surprise when we saw this come out. And originally we were maybe thinking it would be something similar to like the old school, with the eraser comp, and you have Judge Material going in, and then the Hinterlands Blast. But nothing quite that crazy. They stuck to their guns a little bit with the standard alt, Sanctification, and Gust. However, just the way they ran the comp is really cool, and the way they executed their team fights. So it was all about pickoffs throughout the game, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how it worked and what made this comp so effective. So first of all, let's just take a look at the build real quick that Faye ran on Nova. So really what it aimed to do is pair the combo of casting an ability, and then getting the one in the chamber proc, which gives you 80% additional damage on your auto after you use an ability. So getting the long shot talent at level 1 increases the range of pinning shot and your next basic attack by 30%, so you can already see how that would work very well with one in the chamber. And then at level 4, getting the reduced cooldown and mana cost on rapid projection, or on the clone rather, allows you to get more procs of this out with a higher uptime. And then the Precision Strike at level 10 as the ultimate. At level 13, this is pretty important, double tap. So you can already see, we saw the combo. Now you can do that twice, right, with double tap. Level 16, she got Lethal Decoy, which I thought was a little bit strange. I expected fully to see Crippling Shot, which adds a vulnerability effect to the target you hit with Pinning Shot. But I feel like maybe, Lethal Decoy does do a lot of extra damage, and it does also create a situation where it's a lot harder to know which is the real Nova, because now it actually does the damage. So, still not entirely sold on this choice. I mean, I think this would have been really good because they didn't already have a mark on their team. But anyways, that's what she opted for. And then at level 20, Rewind just extends the old combo and adds more late game burst. So in the early game, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the build window and talk more about the actual game itself now. In the early game, you would think they would struggle a lot versus a Sylvanas and a Kael'thas, but actually with the Murden and Nova roaming together, they were able to create such a scary threat for ganks that it actually worked out very well, and Peter Dinklage wasn't really able to push that early game advantage. Now, most of the team fights that we saw success for high score were on the bottom tower and at the low tower. Not so much success up here on the top half of the map where there's all these chokes and tight angles. It's a lot harder, I think, for the Nova to get positioning there and find the right opportunities. But down at bottom, there's all these different angles to come in from. On this side, especially in the middle, super easy to find your wherever you want to go in from. And they couldn't really predict where the Nova was going to be. So all throughout the game, like I said, the name of the game was Pickoffs. And basically, the execution of the comp was to have the two tanks jump on top of like Kael'thas or one of the squishies and just surround them and not let them move while Nova would burst them down from the extra range and finish them off with the Precision Strike. So here we're going to watch a team fight where I feel like that's executed very well. And at bottom, you see there's 4 members here. The Globals are up on the top half of the map doing whatever they're doing. And now you see Srey moving in here from the top bush, and keep your eyes on the Kael'thas here. Now, Theoculus already is at half health, so as soon as he sees Srey, he's going to get scared and run away because he doesn't want to get hit by the combo himself. However, that leaves Kael'thas in a really vulnerable position, and they capitalize on it completely. So right away here, you'll see there's the burrow charge away. Srey hits the slow onto Wilted. You can already see the coordination. They know exactly who they want to kill here. And the Holy Ground blocks him off from going below. He has to go above and around. And Faye notices this immediately, started opening up with that combo, and finishes him off with the Precision Strike. So beautifully done there. And you can see, throughout this game, like, Brightwing really struggles to keep any of these targets alive because she doesn't have that much of a burst healing like an Uther or Rhaegar do. And for her to heal somebody, she has to either teleport onto them or blink heal to them, which pretty much puts her right in the middle of the precision strike anyway. So it's not the best idea for her to save somebody. And that was pretty much the execution. That's how it looked when they were getting these pickoffs. This happened multiple times in this choke right here. They were constantly just looking for Kael'thas, who doesn't have any mobility or way to escape, so it was really nicely done. And that's pretty much it, guys. Just want to give you a quick breakdown of the build, the team fight, the strategy, and the game, because it was a really exciting thing to see such a unique strategy coming out from this brand new team. So remember, guys, the next qualifier is going to be this Sunday, so make sure you tune in for that. And as always, guys, hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Good luck in your games.